Welcome everybody back to the channel. Today we are just going to be pulling some tarot messages for the collective to see what you need to know, okay? So no specific sign. All signs are actually super relevant for this video. Just trust that if you found this video at any time, then there's a message in here for you, okay? So before we begin, I just want us to take a deep breath in through the nose, hold at the top, and exhale through the mouth. Okay, let's just get ready to receive these messages, these beautiful, beautiful messages, okay? Coming out, we have the Nine of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, we've got the Two of Cups in reverse and the Nine of Cups. Okay, so for whoever is watching this, I'm just hearing that right now is not the best time for a relationship, okay? So if you have been struggling to get into a relationship, just trust that there's a reason for that, okay? There's been resistance for a reason. If you were kind of meant to be in a relationship right now, there wouldn't be resistance. It would flow pretty well, okay? You don't really want to go against that resistance because, you know, if you forcefully put yourself in a relationship with somebody where there was resistance from the beginning, you know, eventually it's just gonna waste your time and the person's time, okay? So I'm hearing that that is not the right time, okay? We've got this Nine of Wands coming out, confirmed by the Six of Swords in reverse. Right now, I feel like you could be very anxious. I feel like you could be on edge. You could be worried. You could be kind of defensive towards the people around you, towards yourself, towards your dreams and your goals. Just in general, I'm getting this very defensive energy, okay? And what I'm hearing is that this is all past baggage. This is not something that you kind of want to take with you into your future. It's not something that has come up now randomly. It's all past baggage. All these emotions and these insecurities and this like need to put up walls with people is all kind of just coming from past experiences or past just trauma, or you know, sometimes when things happen to us in the past, we get accustomed to it, and then even if we feel like we've healed from it and we've moved on from it, in the future it still can pop up for us because it feels comfortable, okay? So you could just be really used to just feeling this anxiety, this worry, this stress, and Spirit just wants you to know that it has nothing to do with where you're going. It has nothing to do with your future right now. In fact, it's just coming up from the past, okay? So very important message over there for you. Okay. Yeah. Right now it's just not the time for love because some of you guys are still trying to figure out, I think, your place in the world, your purpose, your work. Okay, Spirit doesn't want you to get the two confused here. You know, when we're busy, you know, if you've got so many things going on for you right now, especially in your career, Spirit just kind of wants you to focus on that and keep the keep the focus on that and not feel like, oh, I still need to fill up this cup as well. Like I still got so many cups that I need to fill up, because right now you're just going to feel razzle dazzled. You're just going to feel all over the place. Your energy is not going to like specifically be secure in one area. Okay, you're just going to feel all over the place. So just focus on one thing at a time. Check one thing off the box at a time, and don't feel like you need to spread yourself out too thin right now. And especially at the time of recording this in December, sometimes we feel like, oh, but this is the perfect time for a romance, or this is the perfect time for something to come up. But Spirit just doesn't feel like it's just not really like that. Like time is an illusion. Months are, you know, a man-made construct just to keep time of the work world, and maybe that's just, I think, where you're supposed to be right now, in the workspace, in the work world, okay? We've got this Two of Pentacles coming at you with the Six of Pentacles in reverse. You could be doing pretty well. I feel like to a certain degree, you know, when it comes to work, when it comes to your day-to-day, your finances, you could be juggling things really well. You could be just trying to maintain balance, trying to maintain a flow. And at the same time, you could just feel like spirit is not helping with that, that you're taking on all this extra heavy weight, that you're trying to do everything all at once. You know, you're doing a great job and everything is going pretty smoothly for you, but your vibration and your energy is kind of lacking in the sense of it kind of feels off balance. So you might be physically balancing everything, but a spirit, like, energetically it doesn't feel balanced. It actually feels quite unbalanced. Okay, and so I think spirit just wants you to realize that it's important to not just have everything balanced in your day-to-day life, your finances, your work, whatever it is, your family life, friends life, but also to make sure that energy-wise it is all balanced, and that way everything will flow much better than if you're doing all of this physical work and no energetic work. Okay, so this could just be a huge reminder for you to you know, focus on your energy here. How is your energy feeling? Is your energy off balance? Like maybe, you know, you trying to like fix everything in your 3D realm isn't going to really help the um isn't going to help your energy. It's not going to make you feel better. Okay, so sometimes we feel like we need to honestly fix everything, make sure everything's checked and going well in our 3D realm, and if everything seems good and fine, then we're gonna feel better. And honestly, spirit's trying to tell you that that is not the case right now. um, you need to have a balance on making sure your energy is stable and your physical realm is stable, and then the two will coincide together and just make everything work super well with each other. Okay, like you don't need to also do everything alone. Like you've got your soul tribe, you've got your spiritual team, you've got your ancestors, you've got the universe, you've got the energy that you can work with. Okay, and I just feel like your spirit feels like you're pushing it aside. You're not interested. You don't want to hear what it has to say. You don't want to hear its advice or its help right now. And you know, that's just to your own detriment. You know, like this is the relationship ultimately with yourself, I'm hearing. You know, everything's gonna just connect beautifully in the end. Like this is just a relationship with yourself. And you know, the more you kind of ignore it or push it to the side, the more you're just at your own disadvantage. You're just, you know, disadvantaging yourself here. Okay, we've got the moon coming out here, clarified by the 4 of Cups. Okay, this is telling me don't drown in your daydreaming. Don't drown in your feelings. Don't drown in your boredom. Don't drown in your worries or anxieties or grieving, or, you know, just don't drown in the anxiety, I'm hearing. Okay, because that could be quite detrimental just to your day-to-day life. You could miss out on really awesome opportunities, even if they're not massive. They could just be super fun. They could just be lighthearted and playful. And right now I just feel like you're drowning in some sort of feeling or emotion. And again, spirit wants you to bring back that balance, you know, to maintain, you know, your energetic balance. And I mean, how do we do this? I'm hearing meditation could be really, really freaking helpful for you right now. Okay, I'm also hearing any fears that some of you might have about your career, about your work. Okay, I'm just hearing that it is just dreams. Like some of you guys could be fearing that you're not getting anywhere or that you're not making any progress. Okay, the only way that you're not going to make any progress is by feeding into these fears straight up. And these are just fears. Like I'm hearing that this is happening in the dreamland. It's not real, it's not present. Okay, I just feel like there's a lot of illusions happening in your life right now. You could be feeling like you're going a bit crazy, which sometimes is a sign that, you know, great things want to come through for you. Yeah, then we got breathe come out. You know, this could be a sign that great things want to come and enter your life. Things could just be a bit upside down for you right now, or all over the place, because spirit just wants you to focus on one thing at a time, and slowly, slowly each door will open really beautifully for you. Okay, spirit wants you to just slow the F down. Slow down. Breathe. Okay, just breathe. You cannot make any progress if you are all over the place, if you're freaking out, if you're rushing progress. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Okay, so spirit really just wants you to just breathe right now. Okay, yeah, we're gonna take all of these, so let's see what we got. Okay, we got the wrong choice. Yeah, don't rush into anything, especially when it comes to relationships. Don't try and, you know, force anything to fit. You know, don't try and escape or run away from the moment. Okay, I'm just getting a lot of razzle dazzle energy. It works out. You will find your human. You will find, your Nine of Cups. You will be able to tick all the boxes. Okay, we've got success in the reverse. It's going to be very difficult for you to see the current success that already is in your life if you're just drowning in your fears and your worries and your anxiety. Okay, we got again also the right choice coming up in the reverse. There's something here that is not really clicking, and I just feel like that has to do with your energy levels. I just feel like that has to do with the way you're kind of trying to cope with everything that's happening in your life, the way that you're taking on this stress. I feel like Spirit really wants you to not be so defensive. There's no need to be so defensive. There's no need to be so worried, because that all comes from the past experiences that has nothing to do with your future. It's like you're just holding on to past ways of being. Okay, and when Spirit really just wants you to start focusing on the future, focusing on the present, and focusing on what you can do right now to make yourself feel good. Okay, humble. Some of y'all might want to come a bit back down to earth. Okay, I'm hearing some of you guys could be a bit scared to come back down to earth to see what you're gonna find, but you don't have to be scared of that. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, a big house. Some of you guys could be staying in a really big house soon. Some of you guys could be moving, and that could be why you're just feeling so all over the place. But I'm also just hearing right now that your body, your vessel, is this huge house that has still some more exploring to do. You can't just like fix one room or just stay in one room of this big house. Okay, like with this Ace of Wands coming up here, your spirit team wants you to explore the rest of the rooms in your vessel. It wants you to explore the rooms that are feeling off, that aren't feeling so great, that where's this anxiety coming from, or maybe step out of the anxiety room or the drowning room and go try something else. Okay, a good partner. I'm hearing you're forming into a good partner. You're still in the development stages of becoming a good partner for your human one day, which is amazing. And I'm also hearing that you will one day be with somebody who has also been through this, and you guys are going to be able to like help each other through thick and thin, when things are rough and when you feel like you're drowning. Okay, but for now, I'm just hearing, just try and focus on helping yourself out of the water, out of the emotional water. Okay, don't be scared. This is a sign not to be scared. With whatever risks you're taking, with however you're moving forward, you don't need to use your defensiveness, your past, your anxieties, or your worries, or the way you've always been as an excuse. You know what I'm saying? To kind of hold yourself back. I'm hearing that for a lot of you, you could have been around a lot of people that tend to hold you back in life, and now you're kind of taking on that role yourself because you're so used to people doing that. And if you aren't around a lot of people anymore, you could just be taking up that role yourself. So it's like, don't be scared. Don't be scared to be alone. Don't be scared to move forward. Don't be scared. Yeah, emotions are running high, and this doesn't have to be a permanent thing. Okay, this really doesn't have to be something that's so hectic and so serious. It could also just be the energy in the air right now. As the time of recording this, we are moving into shadow phase, Mercury retrograde, and so it could just be a bit intense for you. And so don't take it so personally. Don't be so hard on yourself. Allow these feelings to flow through you, but focus on your energy. Focus on your energetic balancing. Okay. Thank you, spirits. Okay. We've got hold your vision 100%. Don't lose sight of what you're trying to achieve. Don't lose sight of where you're trying to get to. Okay, the energy is gaining momentum in reverse. You could just be going through a bit of a pause period right now, maybe in order for you to explore your vessel, to explore yourself, to explore the different rooms within you, just to see what's happening. Okay, and then prosperity lies ahead. Good things are coming your way. I'm hearing the minute you get over this hurdle, good things are going to be coming your way. Okay, again, with it works out, like everything's going to be just fine. Sometimes we've just, we've got to just take stock. I feel like it's extremely important right now for you to take stock in your life and see where you're at, see what's not working, see what comes from the past. And that's ultimately just amazing self-awareness. Okay. So those are my messages for you, collective. Thank you so much for tapping in. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed this message. If you would like to book a reading with me, all my information will be in the description box down below. Okay, stay blessed, stay well, stay healthy, and I'll see you soon. Bye.